Television talk show Issues here on a weekend, as always, Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. CW, Channel 5, Central DVRs. Either check us out on Sunday nights on My Mississippi Cable TV. I'm your host and executive producer, Rick Mason, for the television talk show Issues. Today we're going to be dealing with some things that are going on today that we never could have imagined, but I guess from so much pressure, so much negative publicity, should I say, and so many horrific things that are taking place here in the world today, dealing with the pandemic, for one, COVID. Also dealing with these killings or murders that are taking place in the world today, and so many other things. So we're going to get right to it. We have Mr. David Horton here that's going to be on the show today. Welcome to the show. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Thank
Great,
you.
great. Man, just give us a little background about you and who you are and where you're from.
Well, I'm David Horton. I was born in Detroit, Michigan, but my family on both sides, my paternal and maternal parents, are from Columbus, Mississippi. I've been in Columbus all my life. All my family on both sides are from Columbus. So this is home for me. I graduated from Columbus High in 2009.
Okay.
I was an athlete at Columbus High during that time, and I played ball at Mississippi State. I graduated from Mississippi State in 2014 with a biology degree, a religion and philosophy minor, and I continued on from there to pursue my music career as a hip hop artist, and now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So,
Man, beautiful thing. So, man, first thing first, why are you in Columbus doing what you're doing here today?
Number one, because Columbus is my home, but to be direct about your answer is because initially my effort was geared towards going to Minneapolis. My friend and I, who was also a journalist, we wanted to be on the front line of everything going on. We wanted to see what we could do to help, to assist, and so we were gonna just get on the road and go to Minneapolis. And then in the midst of me getting in the car from Atlanta to come here and pick him up and then go to Minneapolis is when the Attorney General made her decision to dismiss this case with prejudice. And I just felt it was my responsibility to take care of my home first and deal with the things that I have going on home, or it would be irresponsible on my behalf if I didn't.
Man, such a great ordeal. You've been a young man, a young black brother here in today's society with so many horrific things, again, that are going on. Here in Columbus, Mississippi, which is a small city,
Right.
Compared to some of these mega cities and mega states.
Right.
The case with Ricky Ball.
Absolutely.
You guys started a protest over the weekend.
Yes.
And what's your reason for protesting?
The reason for our protest is because Attorney General Lynn Fitch decided to dismiss with prejudice the case against former Columbus Police Department officer Kenyon Boykin. Now, for me to explain what dismissing with prejudice means that we can't have the case reviewed by a higher court in the case that the person, whoever decided to dismiss with prejudice, found everything they needed to find, which we don't believe happened. We wanted it to be reviewed by a higher case, but because she dismissed with prejudice, it can't be reviewed by a higher case. Now, I believe that Attorney General Lynn Fitch, who has been noted with saying she would sit front row of a hanging in 2020.
In the news report.
In the news report. Who has also been cited for ciphering money from food stamp programs and EBT programs. I believe that she decided to make this decision, to expedite this decision, because she wanted a clean resume so she can take her resume on to get a higher position in the nation as a legislature.
What they call it? Politics. Politicking. Hey man, again, Mr. Horton, this is something very brave that you're doing. And again, the people that are coming along with you to help you out with this particular situation and this ordeal, how does that make you feel coming back home and then you're stepping out on faith?
Absolutely.
To get something done or to make something happen, and people join in? How does that make you feel?
Well, first of all, I honestly would not be up here, if it wasn't for respect for, the press and people wanting to know exactly what's going on. I don't feel like it's a David Horton thing. I don't think it's a me thing. I was inspired by the people who inspired me, my older brothers and members of Phi Omega and members from Northside and Southside, who I saw make examples of things that they did. Maybe not on this level, but because they sparked the interest in me to be a leader, I was able to take those inspirations and then put them in other people. Everybody that came out there, I knew they would show up. I knew my city would show up. I believe in the city of Columbus, the black community in Columbus. I had no doubt people would show up. I just knew people needed motivation. So if God was using my voice for people to listen to, I was just gonna say, hey, everybody pull up, let's talk about this.
Hey man, such a great ordeal. And again, this happened in a matter of days.
Absolutely.
I understand you guys received a presentation from the DA, the district attorney. Scott Colon came out and spoke at your first rally.
Absolutely.
Which is a big boy move, something positive. And again, he explained the situation, why he turned it over to a higher court.
Right.
Okay, your takes on this by receiving a letter that you guys will show it on the screen here shortly.
Right.
You guys got some kind of letter or something here today, or in the past few
initially
months?
in this process, immediately after the Attorney General handed down her decision, people expressed a lot of emotions with District Attorney Scott Colon.
Correct.
Rightfully so. So I don't speak on the behalf of the community. I don't speak on the behalf of Ricky Ball's family. I'll only speak for myself.
Correct.
I'm willing to forgive a man who would stand up and admit that they did something wrong.
Correct.
And would give an effort to correct that. So for that, I am willing to forgive Scott Colon and work with him to make this correct. Now, again, I cannot speak for the community.
Right.
I cannot speak for Ricky Ball's family.
And again, he's a brave man for even coming out to a
So
rally,
for that,
to a protest.
he has my respect.
He has my respect
and I will
as
speak
well.
for him for myself. I am willing to work with him and continue to work with him to make this happen.
That's the first step, a positive move. We'll be right back in just a moment after these television commercial breaks for the television talk show Issue. Once again, we're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. And we want to work with your issue, find out what it is. Again, it's about the pandemic. Black lives do matter, what they're saying. White lives matter too as well, because I've seen on the news where there are more white people protesting for African Americans than there are African Americans protesting. I mean, hey, it's a new world, 2020, here for the television talk show Issues. We'll be right back in just a moment for the television talk show Issues.
After 400 years of slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, African Americans are suing the U.S. Department of Justice for reparations and damages.
Let's deliberate these facts. Now, the Justice Department is against African Americans.
The amount could be in the several trillions of dollars.
The United States does not look kindly upon individuals who do such acts.
And as I sat here, I realized he is Trayvon Martin, and Trayvon Martin is him.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to bring in Alita Ross, a.k.a. Harriet Tubman.
They're supposed to be iconic time travel witnesses.
Over the past 400 years of denying people a fair hearing.
Unless the government agrees to be sued, it can't be. And guess what? The government does not agree. So case closed.
I tell you, he has an organization going on. And speaking of organization, what are you guys calling yourself? What is your whole focus?
Well, our whole focus is just community.
Okay, so you guys don't have an organization name or anything?
It's the community.
Young Black Men.
Young Black Men.
Young Black Men putting something positive together. And again, we're here live at the television talk show Issues, 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Again, we come on each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m., CW, set your DVRs, or either Sunday nights, My Mississippi, on cable TV. Mr. Harden, man, the things that you're doing here in the Golden Triangle area today is a stepping stone.
Right.
So did you have any city officials to come out and help out with you, or did you have anything of that nature to actually come about?
Yeah, well, I'll reiterate, it's not my effort. I'm just a spokesperson
Correct.
for the community that we put together, the organization. But we did have officials, again, like District Attorney Scott Colon, representatives of the council and council members, and I believe the mayor might have showed his face.
Yes.
And I believe the police chief showed
Mayor
up.
Robert Smith.
So we had a turnout in which a lot of representatives and a lot of public officials. In
So
the city
you guys took it from the Lee Mall on Highway 45
Yes.
and took it to the police station.
Correct.
I mean, what gave you the idea to want to do that? You want to get the word to the actual people that need to hear it.
Initially, I called the people in Jackson, and I wanted to get all the information about how to go through this process. And I was told I would
do it correctly.
I was told I would be given until Friday, the end of the week, the work week, when they would finalize this. So my initial goal was to go out in Lee Mall, or our initial goal was to go out in Lee Mall, and then to just incite pride into our community, a voice in our community, the ability to speak out and know that you have power. Your economic power, your voting power is a power that you have. You should utilize that. Your First Amendment is your right to protest.
Go out and vote,
utilize
people.
that.
Yes.
So because of that, I wanted to incite a sense of pride and a sense of effort in our community by going out and just saying, hey, meet me at Lee Mall. I just want to get in a circle and just talk about this. We had District Attorney Scott Colon come and express himself. We had other people, members of his family, come express himself. The police chief was there, pastors, other people that just expressed themselves.
Uniting.
That's all I wanted to do, is just show people that we can
Positive
do this.
protest.
And so I went from that effort, or we went from that effort Saturday, and then we decided we would go straight to where I believe the source of the problem started with, and that is whether an officer is practicing hatred or any kind of white supremacy or superiority, or whether he's just untrained and fearful on his job, which caused him to be a brave individual in dangerous situations. He needs to be fired. And so that's a situation that needs to be handled with the Columbus Police Department. So I decided, let's go talk about it with them, and they opened their doors for me.
It's a beautiful thing.
Once I explained to them what we were doing and how we would do it, and I let them know that I would be in charge, or we would be in charge as the leaders of this situation, I knew that they would either have to get with me or, be in the way.
Final question. You living in Atlanta, Georgia, Forsyth now.
Right.
You come here to Columbus to represent because this is where you're from. Right. So if you was in Atlanta right now today, what role would you be playing?
Speaking up for Columbus. Well, no matter if I'm in Hawaii or New York or China or Russia, I believe Columbus is the greatest city in the world. Nobody could alter that belief. I believe that 100% in my heart. It's the greatest city in the world because it made me.
Right, so I'm saying, will you be protesting?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We were initially going to Minneapolis.
Right,
driving 20 hours overnight to go protest.
So what's your take on the individuals burning down police stations, burning down buildings, rioting? What's your take?
I only have a take on the officers that are breaking the law and committing murders. I don't have a take.
That makes sense.
I have no take on anyone responding to that.
And the mayor of Atlanta, the young lady spoke so well and so positive.
Absolutely.
Saying, this is where we live. Let's not tear up what we live and what we work hard for.
Absolutely.
Because if you tear it up, we have no other place to go.
Right. I would, respond to that with have that same effort and energy with making sure they do it the correct way as well.
Man, any final remarks you'd like to leave before we bring on the next guest?
Yes, please do not feel fearful or frightened by the decisions that were made today by the Attorney General and the judge. They decided to move the finalization up from Friday to today as a slap in our face. We understand that that's a slap in our face, but we will not be defeated. We will continue to figure out a way to get this corrected.
And your shirt says?
My shirt says,
You must
never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right.
You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. Rosa Parks. Man, Black History Moment here on the television talk show Issue. Once again, if you have an issue, email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com, or either give us a call at 662-386-6064. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment after these television commercial breaks for the television talk show Issues. And if they wanted to contact you and be a part of this and sign and be a part of anything, got a contact number, information, website?
You can just find me like regular people. Facebook, David Horton II, KS_D Horton, and we're working on the website right now. I signed Ricky Ball. That's where you can find the petition, or where we'll continue with this. I don't know where we're going next because of the decision today, but I signed Ricky Ball is where we'll house this, and we will continue to fight for it.
One more time, my brother, look in that camera and say issues.
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment for the television talk show Issues. Nothing like a time for giving back. New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church presents COVID-19 Citywide Community Outreach Project. It's going on Saturday, June 27th, 2020, 8 a.m., Farmers Market, 150 2nd Avenue North in Columbus, Mississippi. As the situations unfolds relations to COVID-19, New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church, and along with others, ministries and raising vital funds to assist families that are facing financial hardships during this time. We will distribute care packages of non-perishable food items to families in need. So if you are in need or know someone in need, please attend. New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church is giving back, serving the world one soul at a time. And we're live for the television talk show Issues here in Columbus, Mississippi for a great day. Hey, we're doing protesting type style, positive way, clean cut way, nothing violent, everything clean cut. Pastor DeMario Jefferson here from New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church. Welcome to the show. How you feeling?
Bless you, man. Feeling good, man. It feels good out here today.
Hey, man, a beautiful day, man. And you're doing something positive along with so many other churches here in the Golden Triangle area. Let's talk about the COVID-19 relief packages that you're giving away.
Yes, actually our elder, one of the elders in the church, God laid it on his heart to do a giveaway. And so we're coming together, partnering with some of the churches in the city, and we're going to come together and we're going to give away care packages with food. They're non-perishable items, and so we're going to give those away on the 27th, I believe it is, of
27th June, 8 a.m.
At 8 a.m., yes, at the farmers market here downtown. And we're just excited to give back, that we can give to people in this time of need.
Okay.
And I got something special I'm going to give away too. I can't release it right now, but
okay, well, great. And Pastor, you being a young pastor, you taking over your father's church, the founder itself. How does that put you in a position? How do you feel to be able to still doing his work and making the legacy carry on?
It's so funny that you would bring that up. Is because my father gave back to the community. Even in his dying, on his tombstone, it says we're better together. And so we believe in that. That's the core of our ministry, that we believe in we're better together. That's how our people operate. And me as a young person, why would I not be here? Why would I not be giving away and just carry on the legacy that my father built? And we're trying to do that by helping our community everywhere. It's so easy for us to worship inside the four walls, but it's so much more impactful when we get out.
Okay, and how's Lady Kayla doing and the newborn?
My wife is doing fine. The baby is doing fine. He is getting big. I was just telling someone, I don't know how he's getting that big on a liquid diet.
Okay, and First Lady, Lady J, still the founder as well.
She is still with us, the founder, Lady J. Laverne Jefferson, she's still for us. She prays for us every Sunday on our prayer calls. And she supports what we're doing. And she wanted to be here today, but she had another obligation. But she does send her regards. Okay, man. Any final remarks that you would like to touch on that's going on in the world today to some positive? I just want to tell everybody we are better together. Our church and there's so many churches in the area that will be of assistance to you, help you. You don't have to suffer alone. That Jesus loves you. He's with you. He loves all of us. He wants us to come together. And I want to admonish everyone that is listening to me today, speak up for injustice. Whenever there is something, don't let co-workers and this type of thing get away with everything. Speak up for injustice, and I believe this world is going to turn around. This world is changing for the better. Okay, and what's your slogan or your position of statement for the actual church itself? Saving what? Saving the world one soul at a time. Saving the world one soul at a time. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Pastor. Appreciate it, man. Can you look in that camera and say issues? Issues. We'll be right back in just a moment for the television commercial break. It's all over right here at the Columbus Police Department. More great things coming on Issues Television Talk Show. 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. It's all about the television talk show, Issues.
Ooh wee, boy, your car is lit. Where you get those new LED wheel lights?
321 Custom, formerly known as Total Customs on Gardner Boulevard. They do LED lighting, window tinting, auto systems, automotive customization, and wheels and tires. Anything you need. Ask for Ryan. 321 Customs. Columbus, call 662-245-1010.
Hey, this is Ryan at 321 Customs. Come see us anytime, 1516 Gardner Boulevard.
Issues Television Talk Show here in Columbus, Mississippi at the Municipal Court Complex here, Police Department, and we're here taking you all the way to the Capitol, the State Representative District 41, Representative Kabir Kareem. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good, Rick. I'm glad you be on the show today.
Man, I tell you, man, talk to us, man, from here to here in Columbus, Mississippi. I understand you guys had a rally at Jackson at the Capitol, and now we're here in Columbus today. What's your thoughts and your takes on what's going on in today's world?
You know, it's long overdue, Rick. Anytime we see the killing of an individual caught on camera like George Floyd, but there's a plethora of George Floyds all throughout the country, particularly here in Columbus. The latest episode of the Ricky Ball case, where our Attorney General dismissed the case of then Officer Kenyon Morgan against the Ball family.
Man, I tell you. So again, man, you and I live here in the Golden Triangle area. You've been an elected official. What are their takes and thoughts on what's going on from just being around the table?
Well, everybody's upset, at that time, right now. But here's the deal, Rick. What happens after the protest? It's time to put policies in place that's going to affect our community to make Mississippi better. The symbolic gesture that they do right now is take down that state flag that Confederate implemented and show that Mississippi is going to be a model for the rest of the country, to lead the country in what we can do as far as putting legislation in place that's going to change lives.
Okay, all right, man. Can you look in that camera and say issues? We'll be right back shortly for the television talk show, Issues.
Looking for a local source for your vitamins, herbs, natural body care, and more? Let us at Hollydale Health Store assist you. If we don't have exactly what you need, we will do our very best to find it. We're located at the Holly Hills Plaza on 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi. Call us at 662-327-6293 or visit us at our website www.hollydalehealthfoods.com.
More exciting things going on here in the city of Columbus, and what better person to have here in front of the camera with us today, the mayor of the city of Columbus, Mayor Robert Smith. Mayor Robert Smith, so much going on in the world today, and so much is going on from state to state. What are your thoughts and what are your takes on what's going on today?
There's a lot going on here in the city of Columbus, as we know also, besides the George Floyd murder, also with the Ricky Floyd, dismissal. So I would just say that now is the time for all of people in the city of Columbus and across the world to come together in unity, not division. Now is the time for the leaders to step up to lead. Now is the time for
everybody join together.
Just coming together as one.
And just to stop you there, you made a big presentation, should I say, when you wrote a letter as well to the AG, the Attorney General, about the situation. The DA stepped aboard too, stepped up to the plate too. So by you guys doing what you did, that showed unity right there.
That's correct.
That shows a lot of unity.
Right. We showed that not only unity, we showed togetherness from the elected official standpoint, from our district attorney Scott Malone with his request, along with Representative Kabir Kareem and myself. And it's my understanding that us showing unity and stepping up to the plate is that
everybody's coming
documentation and stuff, to my understanding, that was released on Saturday to our district attorney. We have a town hall meeting. It's coming Tuesday afternoon at 5:30 online. So if any citizens have any questions or concerns concerning our police department, then all they have to do is just send their question in online. And we'll be discussing such issues as excessive force, police brutality, implicit bias, body cameras, and et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, and you being the mayor here today and looking forward to the future here in the city of Columbus, I mean, what's your vision? Have you thought that far out of what you would like to see better here in your city?
Well, as I said from the beginning, I think what you see here today, and my hat off to Bishop R.J. Matthews and Kingdom Vision.
And the young man Dave Harden for stepping up.
David Harden III for stepping up to the plate and for having these rallies and protests. And the great thing about it was a peaceful protest.
Yes, sir.
He had a protest out at Lee Mall on Saturday before last.
And then you guys went to the Capitol.
They went to the police department on Monday.
Right.
And then Friday they went to
the Capitol. Hey, man.
It's outstanding.
Great talking to you, Mayor. Good to get updated with what's going on in the city and around. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment. The television talk show, Issues. Nothing like a time for giving back. New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church presents COVID-19 Citywide Community Outreach Project. It's going on Saturday, June 27th, 2020, 8 a.m., Farmers Market, 150 2nd Avenue North in Columbus, Mississippi. As the situations unfolds relations to COVID-19, New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church, and along with others, ministries, and raising vital funds to assist families that are facing financial hardships during this time. We will distribute care packages of non-perishable food items to families in need. So if you are in need or know someone in need, please attend New Beginning Full Gospel Baptist Church. It's giving back, serving the world one soul at a time. We're here live at the Columbus Municipal Complex, man, having a great time with a very familiar face here, Pastor Adego? Delgado.
Hey, call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
Don't call you late for dinner. And you have a mega church here in the Golden Triangle area, and what's the name of it?
Vibrant Church.
Vibrant Church, and I tell you, you have a lot of unity that takes place at your church, for sure, man.
Yes.
How do you feel about being a part of this, what's going on here today?
I really believe that this is a watershed moment in our history. I really believe that when you look at the genuine peaceful protest around the country, I think America is waking up now to the very real issues of equality, justice, reconciliation, the need for it. It's been very impressive to see white people, black people, Asian people, Hispanic
because
people.
your church have different races, diverse.
Very diverse. And so this speaks to the heartbeat, I believe, of the kingdom of God in general.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This was the heart of Jesus.
Nothing like it.
And so we're seeing his kingdom come to the earth. And it's going to ripple effect. It's going to create change.
Yes, it's got to.
Needed change. And so I was talking earlier with a friend of mine and thought, could you imagine what Dr. King and all of them in the 60s had if they would have had social media?
Right.
If they would have had
Back
internet
then,
and text.
we would have been stopped in.
We're participating in something that they dreamed of. And so we're not there yet, but we're well on our way.
And I remember years ago when you spoke at the mayor's luncheon one time, and your conversation was about diversity. It was about coming together, about working together. What a better way, man.
What a better way than this.
Yes,
this is how we start. We've got to start having the conversation. We've got to start listening. We've got to lean into each other. And especially embracing the pain of our brothers and sisters.
Yes.
We're all one blood.
One.
We're one blood, man. We're family.
Yes.
So we got to lean into each other, man. This is the best way to do it right here.
Hey, man, what I need you to do, look in that camera and say, issues.
Issues.
We'll be right back for the television talk show, Issues. Delgado. What is it? Delgado. We're here live for the television talk show, Issues.
Issue. 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 Issue.
Final remarks for today's show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Something positive, trying to be educational and informative about what's going on in the world today. The pandemic 2020, COVID-19. Again, remember to stay 6 feet apart. Plus, wash your hand 20 seconds so that you'll be able to stay safe. Take your vitamins, whatever the case may be. Again, it was about protesting today, organizing today, talking positive about situations that are going on around the world. People getting killed, people getting murdered, loitering, the whole nine. Please take time to take precautions with what's going on in today's world. Again, be safe out there. A lot going on. We thank the people who are on the show today. David Harden. Thank you for having the young man Antonio Walker on the show today, dealing with what's going on here in the Golden Triangle area. Again, hats off to the DA stepping up, the City of Columbus, and the Chief, Mayor Robert Smith, and the Chief of Police, Mr. Shelton, for stepping up, for opening up their doors in the city for the guys to be able to do what they had to do in front of the Columbus Police Department. Again, we want to be safe out here with what's going on in today's world. June 27th, food drive going on with a couple of pastors, a couple of churches. Again, shouts out to Maurice Kids Cleaning Service. I think his church, New Beginning, and a couple of other pastors from charity are going to be joining hands together to do something positive, a food drive, June 27th. Also, Mr. Benny Coleman, Pastor Benny Coleman, down in the area of Aberdeen. Also, the Faith Center church that he's a part of and he's pastoring. I hope I got it right, Brother Benny. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Again, it's the television talk show Issues. Once again, 662-386-6064 if you have an issue, or email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. If you got an issue, talk to us, give us a call. We want to be a part of what's going on in your world today. It's all about the television talk show Issues.